Hey, I just wanted to jump on. I was doing some studying and I just wanted to bring attention to a very diabolic spirit that attacks and has probably been attached to a person from long before, probably even coming down through the generational lines. And this spirit is the spirit that influenced Delilah. So it is actually the Delilah spirit, okay? Now, many of us are aware of the story of Samson and Delilah. Samson was called to greatness. He was called to greatness. However, he was supposed to go by a set rule, and that was to not tell, the secret of his strength, which was in his hair. He had like a Nazarite vow that he had to accommodate within his life in order to keep his strength. Now, Samson, he was very promiscuous, I'll say. He had a problem with sexual addiction, I would say. And he had fell in love with this lady named Delilah. Now, the Delilah, and it's going to contrast today's time, the Delilah spirit doesn't love anybody. It's just all about herself. It's about what she can gain from the relationship. It's about even how Delilah like sold Samson out for the fame, the fortune that she was promised if she could find out where his strength lies. So that was the physical aspect in the Old Testament. The story of Samson and Delilah was a physical aspect. However, what we're going to talk about today, excuse me, my lighting went out. But what we are going to talk about today is the spiritual aspect of the Delilah spirit and how this Delilah spirit attacks men. And it can also attack women too, but today I'm going to talk about how it attacks our men. All right, so men, be warned, because you have women coming at you who has this Delilah spirit attached to it. Because you were created for greatness. You were created for a purpose here on this earth. You were created to do something. However, this Delilah spirit has been on your trail from the time you were born, because the enemy of your soul knows what you possess. Okay? So be aware of the lust that entices you. Be aware of the seduction. Be aware of the seducing spirits that come with these women, okay? That comes with these women. Number one, you shouldn't be out there anyway, like just exploring and lusting and doing what you do that's not pleasing in the sight of the Lord. But get out from under that seduction. Get out from under that, because even in Proverbs, the mother was telling her son, do not give your strength to women. Don't give your strength to women. Don't give your strength away to women. Now, I'm not talking about you guys who are married and have settled down and you have that one wife and you're in compliance. I'm talking about you men who are like playing the field. You dogs, you pimps, you libertine spirits. The libertine spirit is the spirit that tricks men into thinking that they are pimps or that they are like players. It's a spirit behind all of that. It's actually a spirit behind all of that. So it's just time to start doing your research and to see what this stuff is. See what this stuff is that's attacking you. See what this stuff is, because it is a spiritual attack to keep you from purpose. Now back to this Delilah. These women that have this Delilah spirit. It's a spirit of seduction. It's a spirit that seduces you to trust in them and laying your head basically on their lap, which symbolizes just like submitting and just submitting and trusting yourself with these women. When in all actuality, these women are putting your path to find out where your strength lies, to find out where your strength lies, and to lead you right into more and more bondage. Okay, because as we know the story of Samson was so used to recovering and getting up and defeating the the army and everything that was coming to get him. He was so used to defeating them. But whenever he told the secret to where his strength really lied, then, the Lord had departed from him, and he didn't even know. He didn't even know that the Lord had departed. So whenever the enemy came, they were able to subdue him. And it was all because of this one woman that he trusted the secrets of his strength, that he trusted his innermost parts to. It was because of this one woman that sold him out. So men, just be aware of this Delilah spirit. Be aware of this spirit, because the spirit is on your trail. It's on your trail. And like I said in the beginning, many of you men are put on this earth for greatness. You're put here to lead. You're put here as the sons of God. And the creation groaneth, waiting for the sons of God to manifest. The creation is waiting on you to get in your position and do what you are supposed to do. So stop giving your strength to women. Stop giving your strength to women. You're doing this stuff, the pornography, the lust, and all of this, and it's allowing these spirits to like visit you in your dreams, and keep you more and more bound. I saw a vision of a man who was like sitting on a bed, and he was like, he had his eyes closed like this, because basically he was lulled to sleep. He was seduced into and bewitched into a spiritual slumber, a sleep. And it was these three women that were standing around him, and they were just like stroking him. And he had no control. He was just like asleep. And the Lord revealed to me that those were like strongholds. Those were like sirens, sirens, SIRENS. Those were like seducing spirits, and the strongholds, the principalities was like the Jezebel, Delilah spirit, and Athaliah, Jezebel's daughter. So you have to be very, 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 very diligent over your soul, over your heart. A lot of times it's the women that's always like saying, oh, I got to be, diligent, and I have to do this. But men, the attack has been against y'all since the beginning. The attack has been against y'all, because if the enemy can subdue y'all, then automatically you're leaving the women exposed. You're leaving the women alone. You're leaving your positions. You're leaving your children. You're leaving your positions. So wake up, get out of that slumber. Get out of that slumber. And it's going to be a fight, because these strongholds, these demons that has you subdued, and that's like influencing your thoughts in your dream and everything, you're going to have to fight that. You're going to have to submit to the Lord, resist the devil so that he can flee. And that's a really hard thing to do for you guys in most cases, because that's your go-to. That's your go-to. That is what is fulfilling you in your dreams. It's fulfilling you. And it keeps you just seeking in the natural, keep seeking and seeking woman after woman after woman after woman who can never please you, because those spirit spouses and stuff that you have developed in your dreams, and that keeps feeding you in your dreams and stroking you in your dreams and seducing you into like a spiritual slumber. Natural women, your wives and stuff, they can't do anything for you for real. They can't do anything for you for real, because these spirit spouses and stuff have you like turned out. They have you turned out. They're your pimps, okay? These spiritual spouses are your pimps. Okay? So yeah, just be aware. You know, I saw this dream. I saw this this was a vision that I had in my dream. And I saw this and I was like, wow. Wow, it is so many men that have given their strength to women, because you're looking for that release. You're looking to keep feeding yourself from the demonic forces that are like carrying you in your dreams. Okay? And I'm sorry this lighting keeps like tripping on me. I'm gonna have to see what's up with that. But anyway, yeah, so just be aware. Men, be aware. Be aware. Don't be driven, and don't be seduced. Stop being seduced by the nakedness of these women. You know, because the assault is against you. You know, it's against the women too. But we're talking about you in this video. You know, so these women are like wearing hardly nothing now, which is like inducing your lust. These women are like loose. They're very loose now. Some of these women are loose. So they'll let you do whatever you want to do to them. But guess what? They're just like driving forces that keep you more and more bound. Because many of these women are sent from the marine kingdom. They are agents of the marine kingdom. They are filled with demons themselves. And you, on the other hand, go into these women, inducing these soul ties, these demonic soul ties that just bounce off of each other. The soul ties are just bouncing off of each other, keeping you more and more bound, keeping her more and more bound. And in that spirit realm, you know, you're having sex in the spirit. You know, you're dreaming, and you're waking up with these wet dreams. You're dreaming that you are having sex with these women and everything, and they're taking your seed in the spiritual. And then you may even see spiritual children that are yours. You have a whole spiritual life, and all of this is keeping you bound. It's keeping you bound. And I know to some people, it sounds like far-fetched. It sounds like, girl, what you been smoking or whatever. But that's the number one problem. That's a number one problem with people today. You want to believe what you want to believe, okay? In the pop culture and everything, people want to just like say, oh, Beyonce is Sasha Fierce. She has a demon. You know, she has an alter ego. You know, Nicki Minaj is this, you know, and you throwing up all the devil signs you believing in the spiritual realm that you want to believe in, but you don't believe in the other spirit. You don't believe in the spiritual part that can get you free. But you believe in what the created have created in order to like entertain you. All right? You're believing in that, but you're not believing in the power thereof that created, the creator who created all things. You're not believing in the redeeming power of him, but you're believing in all of this superficial, man-made ways in the spirit realm, you know, the entertainment parts. Nah, I'm telling you, that's the number one problem. You got to go back to your first love and believe in the source of your redemption. You have to believe in the source of your redemption. Now, many people don't even care. They're like, I like my demons. They may not say that like outwardly, but they showing it. Oh, they like being bound. They like the feeling. They like having sex in their dreams because it just like gets them off, and they've been doing it forever. Pretty much ever since they were like younger. So it's a part of them, like breathing. It's a part of them, and they cannot see themselves getting rid of the source and getting rid of this sensation. They can't see themselves doing it. But for you who want to be free, for you who want to be free, I'm telling you that it's spirit spouses and it's seducing spirits, and these spirits bewitch you and put you into like a spiritual slumber, a spiritual sleep, and they keep you bound. They keep you bound. And then if a good woman comes in your path, you know you love this woman, you know you're like into this woman, but these spirit spouses fight you to keep these women away from you. They fight you. They fight the woman. They fight in the spirit realm. They send all kind of like bombs. They have a whole arsenal to like destroy the relationship, because you belong to them. You belong to them. They have lied to you. They have lied to you, and they are lying to you. And they're just like stroking you and keeping you comforted. They're stroking you and keeping you comforted. And you can't even like function properly in the natural because of the things that's happening in the spiritual. And just because, you know, these other women that you're meeting and everything, and, you know, they're able to stroke you to a certain extent, I mean, it's just all working in tandem. It's all working in tandem to keep you bound, like I said, and to even keep that other woman bound too. Okay? So yeah, just be aware of the Deliliah spirits of seduction, because this spirit is on assignment to lure you in, to find out the strength of your ministry, of the reason why you are here on the earth, to find the strength of your covenant with the Almighty, Jehovah Elohim, your creator. Because if the enemy can get that strength, the secret to that strength out of you, then they can like bind you up. They can bind you up. Okay? So yeah, man, just get in position. Get in position, because the assault is strong. The assault is strong. Okay? You have, I mean, it's just all over. It's all over. I mean, even the music, the movies, the visuals are just like getting more and more and more and more lewd. I mean, whenever you can like, whenever society allows music and music awards and the entertainment sectors to actually like have strip shows and like borderline pornography, and it ain't even borderline, it's just like low level pornography. You're seeing the nakedness, they're doing the moves, they're doing all of the gestures, the Pictionary, you know, they're doing everything, and it's allowed. It's allowed. And my brother, my play brother, he had like made a statement once when we were doing a video, and he was talking about how men are always like looking for that feeling, you know, because it's just like as little boys or whatever, you know, you start feeling the sensation and stuff. So it's always like that humping. So it made me like really like say that aha moment about why these women entertainers especially have the nakedness, or why they're always gyrating and just like moving around like a little worm, squirming and everything, moving their bodies and everything, because it plays on the mind of the men. It plays on the minds, because all you can like visualize is the humping, is the feeling that little squirmy worm or woman just give you, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. So stop being seduced. Stop being played, because you're the one that's being played. You think that you are playing. You think that you are players, but you are the one that's being played in the end. You are the one that's being played. You're being robbed. You're being robbed of your identity. You're being robbed of your strength. You know, the lady in Proverbs was telling her son, King Lemuel, I believe it was, give not your strength to women. Give not your strength to women. Give not your strength to women. Okay? Because these women, and not all women, you don't give your strength, your full strength to women, to no woman, period. You know, you give your love, you know, and you are to love women as Christ loves the church. There's an order to stuff to keep everybody in compliance. There is an order. There is an order. If there's a woman that's pulling you to just forsake everything that you are so that you can appease her, run fast away from that woman, because it's seduction. It's a seducing spirit, and she's out of order. So if she don't want to change, and just because she's out of order, that don't mean you need to be out of order, okay? So run. And if there is a woman who's like just always pulling you for money, pulling you, and she's out of order, run from that woman. You know, if she don't want to change, run from that woman. Now, I'm not talking about marriages. You know, you're in a marriage, you have to work it out. Go seek some counselors, or, you know, and if you guys are in the Lord, you know, seek the Lord and get some self-deliverance and get yourselves right. Okay? So, men, I just admonish you to just beware of the sweet, seductive nectar of Delilah, because she's seducing you, and she can look sweet, she can sound sweet, but behind her is like destruction. It's the sweet, seductive, destructive nectar. Okay, it's destruction. It's destruction. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on, and I hope everybody's well. And until we meet again, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like and share. Thank you.